Okay. This video will not be too long. However, I am going to say what most, if not all men want to say to you women in terms of the gym specifically. Maybe just out in general, but in terms of the gym, going to the gym and you'll see by the end of this video. So, on, what was it? Saturday the 5th, July 5th, into Sunday, July 6th. I believe I actually made a video about it. I went to the gym, and I went to the gym at some ungodly hour. It must have been, what, 11 to 3 or something like that? I took my sweet time. It was the best time that I ever spent in the gym. And I don't know, and I didn't at that time know what it was. What the hell was it? What was it about this? I mean, yes, okay, there was... I had free access to the stuff. I didn't have to sit there and fight for it and all that, but that wasn't it. I mean, I've been going to the gym since 2013, more or less religiously. So, I mean, fighting for the stuff, that's part of the gym, is fighting for you know? So it wasn't that. Like, what was it? What was it? What was it? I couldn't figure it out. And so I didn't go to the gym for a good 5 days trying to figure that shit out. And then I went... When I normally went, it was from the 6th, it was Thursday the 10th. Thursday or Friday the 10th. I went, and I felt how I normally felt going to the gym. And I'm like, that day just stuck out to me. And I'm just like, what the fuck happened? Okay. I went to the gym again today, and... what happened there is what is this video is brought to you by that bullshit that happened in the gym today. And this is what is prompting this video, as well as how I'm about to lean into you ladies, female, whatever the hell you all want to be called today. That's not whatever. When I was at the gym today, I was doing the squats, and I was resting in 5x5 of the squats. I was resting after my 4th set, going into my 5th one. I was out there like this. Wrists on my knees, just out there like this, staring into space. We have, I brought over a bench. Staring into space, like nodding, I was off in the next universe. Okay? Just like this. You know when you've stared so, like I'm just staring down the hall, well not hall, but down the aisle, so to speak, just off into the wall, into the area where you come in, and just into the wall, just off. My mind is just gone. This is the kind of staring where your eyes are so dried from you not blinking that you don't need to blink anymore. You just stare and stare and stare. The moisture from your eyes are gone, and you don't need to stare anymore. Right? That kind of staring. In comes a girl dressed like essentially this. She comes, I'm still sitting there like this. She comes in front of me, her ass pointed to me. She is less than 2 feet away. She starts bending over, doing all these stretches, all this stuff. And I'm still staring. I'm staring through her And since she's bent over, I'm staring through her fucking pussy, straight through, straight all the way through, straight past her brain, everything. I am still staring, not blinking, nothing. She does whatever the hell she's doing. She looks at me a few times, and then she moves off with some look of disgust on her face. None of this registers to me until what has to be at least 10 seconds later. When I finally start to get the urge to get up and go do my last set of squats, all of this registers to me of what happened. That's what prompted this video. I'm going to say it right now. I don't care anymore. I don't care anymore. I really don't. I was going to extend an olive branch out to you ladies before I lean into you and read the riot act or whatever, you know. But I'm not even going to do that. I don't give a fuck anymore. I have no idea who the fuck you bitches think you are that you get to control where men look. Or actually, you know what? I'm just going to speak for myself. And you know what, men? You can feel free. I'd like to think I'm speaking for most men, if not all, gay or straight. But I'm just going to speak for myself and feel free to, you know, agree. Make your own response video agreeing. Whatever. Do whatever you need to do. I don't know who the fuck you bitches think you are that you get to control where I look. You get to control my vision. So let me make sure I understand this correctly. You get to come in here into the gym, or really just in today's day and age, just out in public in general, but we're talking about the gym here. You get to come into the gym wearing less than what a street prostitute is wearing when she's advertising for business. And despite the fact that this is the public sphere, private property as it may be, whatever, public enough sphere, it's not your fucking house. You're telling me that I can't look in the even just general direction that you're in, much less at you, because of what you're wearing and how you decide to want to feel? If you want to be treated like some Virgin Mary, dress like a fucking Virgin Mary. At least dress like it. Forget looking, forget sounding, acting like one. At least look like one. Virgin Marys do not go dressing the way women on Figueroa Street dress. Much less, the less than what they're wearing that you all are dressing in when you come to the fucking gym. I don't give a fuck about your comfort. I don't give a fuck about how you want to feel. Your comfort is none of my fucking problem. Is none of my business. You don't care about me. None of you women give a fuck about me. Why the hell should I sit here and care about your comfort or how you feel? I will look wherever the fuck I want, whenever the fuck I want, for however the fuck long I good and goddamn well feel like it, and you bitches aren't gonna do anything about it. Nothing. You're not gonna do anything, and you know what? Your chicken shit mans isn't gonna do anything either. I don't give a fuck if he's some state trooper, cop, fucking MMA fighter, blue belt or black belt in jiu-jitsu. We're all fucking mortal. We're all human. We can all be killed the same fucking way. And in the case of my gym here, Crunch Fitness here in Frederick, Maryland, there's a Home Depot that's walking fucking distance. It is real easy to get rid of a fucking body. You're not going to do anything. Your chicken shit mans isn't going to do anything. And God forbid you're a lesbian, your bitch isn't going to do anything either. I'm not trying to sound like I am the most invincible, immortal motherfucker on planet Earth. But the simple fact of the matter is, you are not going to do anything, and neither are they. I don't give a fuck about your comfort. At this point, I will stare, glare, lair, whatever the fuck you want to call me using my vision I will do it. And I don't give a fuck who wants to come online and make whatever the hell video claiming what. I don't care who wants to go and stitch anything. That fucking retard that runs around in the field with fucking flags and shit. I don't give a fuck, man. I don't care which kind of fucking simp white knight wants to sit here and pander to women at my expense. I don't care. You do not get to control my vision. And that is exactly what I realized. It's like, wait a minute. I cannot even look anywhere else because every single one of you bitches is wearing the same fucking shit. Skin tight, painted on. Each individual ass cheek is in its own fucking compartment. Apparently some of you all wear some sort of shit in there that makes everything look puffy, like... Normally when I saw that shit, I thought, okay, she just has a fat, fleshy pussy, like her pussy's just, it's just huge, you know, it's just big. The lips are just big. No, apparently there's some shit that you women wear under that shit that just makes that area just look huge. Some of you don't wear that shit. This girl that brought this video to you here, she was not wearing that shit. And so, not only was she bent over while I'm sitting there zoned the fuck out, but I could sit there and see the fucking streak of, I guess a moisture streak or something, which I'm guessing is literally the middle of her fucking pussy. I guess she was expecting me to look away, not realize that I am fucking, that I'm not here. I'm literally not here. Like physically I am, but... Next universe over. Doing whatever the fuck I'm doing mentally. I don't know. So she's sitting here with that shit in my face, probably thinking I'm gonna look away because I guess that's what guys do now. And I didn't. Not even because I didn't want to, at least at that point. From here on out, it's because I don't want to. But not because I didn't want to, but because I was zoned the fuck out. I'm sitting there resting. No. Nope. Absolutely fucking not. I don't give a fuck about any of you bitches. Fuck each and every one of y'all. And I don't give a fuck what excuse you want to have for wearing that shit. There is no fucking excuse. I mean, you want to sit here and talk about how you might get hot or whatever, bitch? You think dudes' nuts don't get hot? If what you wear was practical any at all, dudes would be wearing it. And I wear fucking compression pants, but I don't come into the gym in just compression pants. I wear shorts over it. I mean, hell, perfect example. Would you ladies appreciate it if all dudes, most if not all dudes, came into the gym looking like this? I didn't fucking think so. You bitches would not put up with that shit for a second. Just dick and each individual ball in its own compartment, painted on, just like how you bitches have your ass cheeks in a separate compartment, scrunched up, whatever the fuck that shit is. If us dudes came in there and did that shit, you bitches would not put up with it for a fucking second. And then for us dudes to go and tell you women anything at all, much less don't look at us. From here on out, I will look, stare, glare. I don't care if you're bent over. I will stare at your tits. I will stare at your ass. I will stare at your pussy. I will stare in between your legs. I will fucking stare, glare, lair, whatever. We are in fucking public. If you don't like it, get the fuck out of my field of vision. Or put something on that I probably won't be looking at. Or that you won't mind if somebody sees you while you're in fucking public. And if anybody else, you know, I don't want to do this. I don't want to say, no, let me not say that, because then it's going to sound like I'm trying to sound like some tough dude trying to issue any kind of fucking challenge. So let me not say that. And that's it. That's literally fucking it. I'm not your man's. I don't give a fuck about you. Outside of any woman that's related to me biologically, okay, so mom, sister, niece, and all that shit. Outside of that, I don't give a fuck about none of you bitches on this planet. Like none of you, like literally, or if I have a girlfriend or wife or something. Outside of that, I don't give a. I don't care about your comfort. I don't give a fuck about, like, I'm not. Much like how I wouldn't be risking life and limb over pussy I'm not getting to see, touch, taste, hear, or smell, much less fuck, unless they're related to me. So again, you know, biological relation. That I'm fucking, so therefore that includes girlfriend or wife, right? Outside of those two things, I don't give a fuck about you bitches. I don't care about your comfort. I don't care about you. And I certainly don't care about you enough that you're going to sit here and control anything of me. You're not going to control what I hear. You're not going to control, like, my hearing. I got to turn my hearing off so I don't hear nope. You're not going to control my fucking vision. That you can sit here and wear whatever the fuck you want, or if you do any at all, and then I gotta go look away or look up or look down. Or I realized that if I wanted to not see anything, I would have to literally keep my eyes fucking closed at the gym. Keep my eyes closed when really the only part of the gym that I fuck with, apart from that hydro massage after the workout, is the weight section. I don't be upstairs in the fucking cardio on the treadmill like that. I wanted to, but that shit ain't happening. I'm not in any of the other areas. I'm trying to get into the heavy bag and start working on that stuff. But I walk in, I go straight to the weights. And you're telling me that I gotta keep my eyes closed so that I don't offend you bitches? I don't make you all uncomfortable, bitch. I am gonna purposefully. If you all see some videos of any one of these bitches recording me looking at them, you're gonna know it started here. Because at this point, I am this close to just being out to actively make you all uncomfortable. At this point, if you see me, you can obviously see that I do consequential work in the gym. So I'm not just, I didn't pay my fucking membership just to come in and stare at ass, titties, pussy, and all that shit, and thighs and shit all damn day. Like, you don't get results in the gym doing that. And hell, I'm not gracing the cover of Muscle magazine, and much less Fitness magazine, much less, I don't know, Men's Health anytime soon. But I do have consequential shit to show for it in the gym. Which means I'm not staring at you bitches like that. Despite what you would love to believe. You're not that fucking lucky. But you might be that fucking lucky now. Because I'm going to start doing it. And who knows, there might actually be something that I quite like looking at. I am, in fact, straight. I do like seeing ass, titties, thighs, and pussy and shit. So, you know. Now I'm actually going to start paying attention and looking and seeing what I actually like. Hey, I will actively, well, I'm not going to try because I got more important shit to do. But if I do make you uncomfortable, do something about it. Go get your bitch ass dude and have him come do something about it. I need a fucking excuse. You're in public. I don't get to control what you wear. You don't get to control where I look. And it was a white girl, by the way. Or mixed, white, or she was either white or mixed. So what I'm saying here is race irrespective. Because it seems to me like most, if not all, you bitches are on this shit. That's it. That's it. I don't know how many dudes are going to agree with this, considering that, you know. But I'm saying it because I am not going to have my vision controlled by anyone. No one. Nothing about me is going to be controlled by anyone. About my physical body is going to be controlled by anyone. Nobody's going to control what I do with my hands, what I do with my feet, what I hear, what I feel, what I see, my mouth, not my voice, nothing. Nothing. Nothing at all. Sure as hell not going to have that happen via what you decide to want to do. So you get the freedom to wear whatever the fuck you want, act however the fuck you want, and I gotta sit here and edit, modify, fine-tune, customize, custom fine-tune myself so that you can have your freedom and not feel uncomfortable. Like I said, you know what? I don't give a fuck if I sound like some tough dude or if I'm trying to sound tough. Anybody got a problem with it, you all know where the fuck I am, okay? Crunch Fitness, Frederick, Maryland. I'm there more or less 3 days a week. Usually in the weekend. I don't know, from like 7 to 10, 7 to 11. It's 10:41 now. If you have a problem with what I said, or you have a problem with how I'm going to be from now on, you know where to find me. That's it. Later.